Hey there, welcome to or back to my channel. This build was actually for a build challenge in a Discord server that I'm in. We did this really cool Secret Santa idea where everyone handed out different build themes and items that needed to be used, and then we gave them out like little gifts on New Year's. It was a super fun idea to participate in, and I can't wait to show you my build. The theme I received was a Dogmeat theme, and the item I had to use was a giant teddy bear. We'll get to that in a minute. I just kind of want to explain my thought process for the theme itself first. So let's just say at some point during the campaign, I just said screw it. I don't want to save the Commonwealth. I just want to settle down in Diamond City with my dog. So that's where the idea started, and then I kind of had to build around it. I knew I wanted like a pre-war loft or apartment that I could stay in, and then the rest would all be Dogmeat's kind of house or even side gig, because you gotta make Cap somehow. And then I thought of the idea of using, his best nose in the Commonwealth to become a bounty hunter. And then it clicks, wait a second, Dog the bounty hunter? Dogmeat the bounty hunter. So that's kind of the direction I went in. And here is my more pre-war studio apartment, or loft you could call it. And under the Christmas tree for Dogmeat is a giant teddy bear as a present. I hope this is giant enough to meet the requirements. I thought it was pretty big, but I think Dogmeat will be appreciative nonetheless. I went with the festive theme in here, not only because it was a Secret Santa challenge, but also the holidays are a super busy time for me, so I didn't really have a lot of time to work on my other festive project I was working on. Now let's take a really quick look of how it all came together. I started with a pretty blank canvas. If you've ever been to Home Plate before, you'll know it was mostly just trash and junk in here. I usually do a before and after, but I didn't think that was necessarily required for this one. For the loft itself, I went in with Snappy Housekit and put all the walls I thought I would need in here. I didn't need that much space. I was going for the studio apartment look, so there was a little bit missed space back here, and of course I closed off this door back here. But let's face it, I don't know about you, but I never use this door to enter this place anyway, so it wasn't that big of a deal breaker. And then I just used the wallpaper Snappy has to just kind of cover all of those blank white pieces. This was before I did the bathroom. Don't worry, I covered those up. I know the last few Fallout 4 build videos I've done were a little more thorough and kind of did like furniture first and then clutter second. But as I said earlier, I didn't really have a lot of time while making this, and honestly everything just kind of came together at once. A lot of it is CVC Dead Wasteland. They give you these great little like immersive groupings and pieces of clutter and stuff that I just kind of utilized and built around as I was going. So a lot of like the big shelves and stuff like that are all pieces from there that I just added little personalized effects to. I wanted this front area to be super officey and cluttered, while the back area was more like my loft that I could keep clean. Overall, I'm super happy with how this build came out. I think it was a really great use of this space. I've never really done anything in Home Plate, so this was really fun to challenge myself and do for this. Ignore the moody lighting. Of course, the last thing I needed for this build was SOE lighting effects. This was definitely the finishing touch I needed, and I simply cannot recommend this mod enough, especially on Xbox, where you're already limited to so many things. I think I've given this tip before, but a good trick with these lighting effects is to line up the shadow of the light with the light you're using, so that little circle is actually the light fixture itself, lining up with that perfectly. So that makes sure all of my shadows are correct and everything looks nice. Be sure to let me know if you have any questions. I know this wasn't as thorough as some of my other videos, but I hope you enjoyed and it came out okay. And maybe even gave you some inspiration for your next build, or maybe you want to tackle Home Plate next. Let me know in the comments. I really love to know your feedback. Well, that is just about it for this video. I appreciate you watching. Happy 2021. I decided this year I'm going to start trying to take YouTube a little bit more seriously. Probably just stick to the schedule I'm with now about every other week, but I'm going to put a lot more effort and work into my videos. So I hope to see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.